can see it on the screen. Good, because I can't specifically show this. TikTok telling me off. Telling me off. Okay. So he's thinking of you, and he's thinking about you a lot. He's thinking on some naughty thoughts, and also he's thinking how beautiful you are. In his head, this is your silhouette all the time. And sometimes he can see people from behind who look like you and think, oh, it's her, and getting all excited about that. Those thoughts kind of stuck in his head all the time. It seems like for some of you, you could be in a distance or on a distance. You comes up yourself. So this is always good when in a reading you come up. And you come up as Queen of Swords. And you do not trust him. Or he think you do not trust him, because the way he's seeing you, he sees someone who have lots of fears about him. Maybe you have very bad experience in the past, and because of it, you don't trust not just him, but to anyone. And he's like, come on, darling, don't worry. With me, it's going to be different. Completely different. It seems like I said, the way cards showing that most of the conversation, most interaction happening online. So even if you're not on the distance as different country or something different, but interaction happening online, and with a talk, with a conversation, because the card's showing a ton, and you might speak different languages as well. Sometimes this card showing that could be different language as well. All right, he comes up as well. Really good. Oh, Mr. Lava Lava. Good morning, darling. So he comes up, and next to him comes up two women. So this is someone who doesn't want you to know that perhaps he's talking with someone else, or he has someone else. When two girls comes up right next to the man, this is definitely, so it's not the same woman in different energy. This is two different women. And most likely you don't know about this other woman. Also, King of Cups, in my readings, some people describe them differently and understand them differently, but in my readings, King of Cups, someone who have lots of feminine energy, and someone who could be have lots of mood swaps. So today he want one thing, tomorrow he want different thing, and so on. Yes. He said, I'm in between. I'm not sure what decision should I make. One or another. One, someone who been with him for quite some time, and another, someone who resisting his attention. Depends who you are. And he said, I don't want to leave one. I don't want to leave another. What shall I do? How should I get on? He's thinking about that. Okay. Tell me what you think about the lady who's watching this video. Okay, so you could work together or doing same stuff together. So you crazy about exercise, and you're crazy about gym, so is he. Or you crazy about healthy living, or vegetarian stuff, so is he. You interested in the same stuff, or you simply working together or working in the same place but in a different country or different towns or cities. And he said we're really different in the way we're doing things, but this what unite us. We kind of helping each other, we filling up each other energy. So he's minus, you plus, or you plus, or you minus and he plus. Maybe yes, maybe you minus and he plus, because you Queen of Swords and he's a King of Cups. Okay. He said he really wants to see you in person. So if you had a date already, so he wanted again. If you never saw each other, you know, in real life, he really wanted to. He's talking about some journey, so maybe come and see you. And it doesn't matter if you in the same country, in the same town. He said, I need to go and do it. I need to sit down behind the wheel and go and see her. And I really wanted to, but it's always the but. There is some resistance, so maybe some difficulties, maybe financial problems, or he cannot take the day off, or there is some circumstances beyond his control, because he said, I'm fighting to see her, and I really want to see her and touch her and hug you and be around you, be around your energy. Okay, what else? All what he's talking, and we have empty card at the end, all what he's talking at the moment, that you are very unique woman, very different. You're not like other girls at all, in the way that you could be older than him, you could be someone who very traditional woman, so you know what you want and you have your own kingdom, and he really wants you. He said, she's like a prize, I want that prize. But keep in mind, there is another girl as well. So wherever he say, oh, she's a prize or not, there is another girl too. So keep it in mind. He could be one of those Mr. Lava. Could have been. Okay, let's use the oracle and see a bit more how he's seeing you. Because in this pack we already have empty cards, so we cannot add any more cards to that question. Okay, very interesting, because he thinks that you're very easy to manipulate. You someone who lost a bit, and you know what you want, but you don't know how to get that. So he said, I can do really whatever I like. I can tell her sweet lies. Yeah, I can tell her sweet lies and take her wherever I want, wherever journey I want her to go. You very smart lady. So he doesn't say that you are stupid or anything. He said she is very smart, but her soul very naive, very feminine. So for someone like him, it's easy to manipulate. But he understands the consequences, that you can get up and go anytime. So he said, yes, it's easy, but anytime, because he understands that you're smart. Anytime she could get up and go, disappear from my life. All right, so if this is something what resonates, let's see more. We're going to check his intentions, and then, oh no, let's check his feelings, yeah? Because intention, it's one thing, but we'll check his feelings. For that, I'm going to use Manara For you ladies who are familiar with tarot, you know that Manara is showing not just feelings, but darker side of the feelings. Something what we might not even realize ourselves. Just put those ones back. So let's see, what does he feel about you? Again, on the bottom of the pack, I have a star. So even this pack saying that he thinks that you're very beautiful. For him, like, you ideal visually. And we're not talking about the body, we're talking about face, your hair, those features. Right. So when we're talking about feelings, he's not showing you what he really feel. He really like you. And like I say, this feeling based on your natural beauty. He said, I love the way she look. I love how beautiful she is. So if we take this away, things can change. Again, he's watching your every move. So if he has access to your social media or wherever, or he can see you somewhere, if you work at the same place, he see you in person, he's watching you every move. And you know this, and you make sure that you show him what you want him to see. And you do it plenty. He has plenty information about you, you know, through photos. And even though he thinks that he manipulating you, in reality, you do that because he waking up with a thought about you and getting the phone and checking if you have if you put something on, and before he go to bed, he's on his phone or tablet, whatever, and checking what happening in your accounts or talking to you and make sure he's know everything. And it's not really a problem, but the thing is, for some reason, he doesn't want to show you to other people. So he want to keep you secret. Maybe it's insecurity because you are so beautiful and he doesn't want other people to, you know, be in a competition with him. But also it could be that he has other secrets. Hello, darling. He could have other secrets. He's saying, she's my secret and I don't want anyone to know who I'm talking to and how I'm talking, blah, 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 and what you look like. He said, this is someone for myself, for my soul. I don't want to share that. So let's see more. His feelings. Very interesting, because the card showing that just a second. The questions we're going to reply at the end of the video, and you need to subscribe to have the answer. But what the card showing that you know that you're attractive woman and you have lots of admirers, lots of them, and even though he think he can manipulate you, but in reality you manipulate him very, very easy. Keep in mind, cards showing again that he could be a bit of the player. So he can tell you sweet talks, but do not believe everything he say to you. He's attracted to you a lot and he's crazy about you. His brain do not work. All what he thinking of, it's you. But nevertheless, he's still coming up as a player and still showing that there are other girls around him. And now he's 100% on you. He wants to get you. But what will happen? Will he get you? And this we're talking only about feelings. Right, so with him, what you need to understand, that if you give him lots of attention and showing him that you're crazy about him as well, as much as he gonna lose interest. As colder you are, the more interested he is. He's a hunter. But I'm telling this to my customers all the time. When the man hunts you too much, you become a prize. And when you become a prize, after he gets this prize, he gonna look for other prizes. So be careful. You need to have this golden middle. Do not overdo it. And when I say be a bit colder to him, this, you know, you all girls have some guy who really interested in you, but you're not interested in him at all. But to be polite, you reply to him maybe next day, maybe 3 days later, and you're not bothered at all. You're not getting excited when he texts you. So you need to treat him as this admirer who you're not really interested in. And while you do that, he will be crazy about you. But do this only if you think you're capable of. If you're someone who easily open up your heart and do whatever it takes just to be with this person, maybe this person not for you. And be careful how close you get him to your, hello darling, how close you get him to yourself, to your soul as well. Do not trust him 100%. You need to subscribe, darling, to ask the question, and we're going to answer the questions at the end of the reading. Right, but nevertheless, he likes you a lot. So we're not talking about love, but he likes you a lot, and you are stood out around other women. So you are very special. He's concentrated only on you, even though there are other girls around. But keep in mind, there are lots of other girls around. If you're up to competition, go ahead. Why not? So this, we saw his feelings. So he does like you. He loves the way you look. Your beauty is undeniable for him. But still, you know, keep your eyes wide open with him. Right, let's see his intentions. We're going to use Ramses Tarot. Very beautiful tarot, like all of them. So, intentions, plans perhaps. Because we have intentions, then they turn into, for live reading. All prices on my website, darling. And if you want one question while we're doing live reading, then you have to subscribe, and I'm answering the questions at the end of the reading. So, as we know, intentions turn into plans and plans turn into actions. So we're going to check intentions and maybe a little bit of plans. So when we're talking about intentions, he said, I'm not going to tell you my intentions, an empty card. So what we're going to do, we're going to use darker pack. Because he don't want to reply like that. Let's use very dark one. It's called Z Tarot. I'm going to use now with zombies. So they will open him up as a can of tuna. Right. So there will be a warning for you, ladies. So, his intentions. He wants to come into your life, create the fuss, change your life completely. So you start thinking only about him. He, like I say, again, card saying that he will tell you wherever you want to hear. He will do wherever you want him to do. Get what he wants and leave. This is his intentions at that moment. This can change. Don't forget, ladies, this can change. It's not like verdict forever. Maybe you just started and he think, right, I'm gonna get this girl and continue living my life. But at that moment, what kind of intentions he has. Again, card saying that you should not trust him at all. Yes, I do, yes or no, but you need to become a subscriber and it's going to be at the end of the reading, darling. You should not trust him at all. At all. Even though sometimes it feels like whatever he said, it's true, and he does what he said, and he do what you want him to do, or it's continuous and it's logical. No, cards say do not trust him. He's different. Perhaps you never deal with someone like this guy before. But what true about him, that he really, really like you. Like I say, we're not talking about love. He's not there yet, but he really, really like you. Again, card saying yes. If we're talking about something real, he really like you. And he like your passion. Again, he like the way you look. He like that sometimes if you don't like something, you tell him straight away. You're not gonna hide it. You're really upfront. You open. One second. Right, I have again those two girls comes up. So one of them you and another is other girl. So what he's saying that he really like you and your beauty, especially the beauty, like I said, the face. And he said, but I'm not looking for anything serious at that moment with anyone, not with you, not with this other girl. And he's showing clear this other girl. And it could be that he's living with someone already, or he messing someone, have situationship with someone for a while, because this girl, she's in love with him. She is. They could be a couple, or they could be so shall we say they are more together than him and you. So he's closer to her than he is to you. Okay, like I said, at that moment, his intentions, it's just have fun and have another tick on the box. And then he's saying, I'm doing it because I'm bored. That are no other things to do. But nevertheless, you are really stood out around other girls. Even for him at that moment, you are better than the girl he have. But do not trust him at all now. Well, again, card showing that he is a manipulator and he knows what he's doing. Does he love other women? Not sure. The cards did not show that. We did not ask that question. And what card showing? If you let him to mess you about, if oh, he's married. If you let him to mess you about and you continue playing his game, or you start playing his game, then he's simply gonna break your heart. And also what the card showing, some of the lies he told you, you will never find out the truth about what he said. The truth always become a secret for you, or you will always believe in those lies he's telling you. So you need to be very, very careful. But he really like you and you will hear from him. So if he disappears somewhere at the moment, there will be messages, there will be plenty of them. He has those impulses, he must be in contact, he must get you. Then, like I say, when he gets you, then who knows what will happen? I don't know. Right, ladies, if you would like to have private reading, please visit my website, what on my channel, which is tarotgurueng.co.uk, and you can book it there. Okay, ladies, subscribers only. If you have a question, which is yes or no, I'll gladly reply to you.